Welcome to Carson Park here in Eau Claire, Wisconsin for a beautiful Big Rivers baseball matchup between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes and the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Dan Lau here on the call, joined by Dave Sparger and Dominic Millay. Starting lineups underway right now. We'll look at the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Batting first, Dane Christa, the right fielder. Second, Landon Atchison. Atkinson, the catcher. Third, Brady Smith over at short. Cleanup is Gavin Thompson, the second baseman. Batting fifth, Mace Chittenden, the center fielder. Sixth, Jacob Laskacek over at first. Seventh is Eli Burmeister, the designated hitter. Third baseman, Brant Olson in the 8th slot. And rounding out is Enzo Isham, the left fielder. On the hill for the Cardinals is Evan Weiler. Chippewa Falls is 3-1 on the year, coached by Mitch Steinmetz. Looking at the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes, Kyle Kaufman is the head coach. They come in today 2-2. On the hill is Abbott Jepson, catching Aaron Smith. In the infield, it's Liam Josie at first. Second baseman is Nolan Sweeney. Third, Ryan Reisman. And at short, that's Ian Bauer. And from left to right in the outfield, Aaron Gunlock, Ben Strayer, Caden Kruschke. These two met on Tuesday, where the Cardinals won 5-0.
Batting eighth, playing first base, number 18, Liam Josie. Batting ninth, playing right field, number 9, Caden Kruschke.
Finishing off the starting lineups here, we'll turn it over to the national anthem. And we'll be back for the start of this one, Eau Claire Memorial, Chippewa Falls, here at Carson Park.
And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, place your hand over your hearts. Remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Again, it's Dan Lau on the call here with Dave Sparger and Dominic Millay. Dave, what are you watching here today between Chippewa Falls and Memorial?
Yeah, this one's a big one, especially for Memorial. When you drop the front end of 2, it's really important that you come back and get that second one. The last thing you want to do in the Big Rivers Conference is go down 0-2, especially as tough as this conference is. You know, you got Hudson, obviously, ranked number 2 in the state. They're the team to beat in the conference, and everybody else really is pretty even. They are strong top to bottom in this conference, and I think everybody around the state realizes this is one of their premier conferences. So really to start it out is whose pitcher's on today. You got sophomore here for the Old Abes starting on the mound. Jepson is, a guy that's going to throw strikes and try to get ahead, and he's going to just really make Chippewa put the ball in play. Old Abes have to make the routine play, right? They can't make errors behind them. They got to make those plays. then they got to do a better job with the bat. They were shut out on Tuesday as Brady Smith did an outstanding job for the Cardinals. So they've got to find a way to get some runs across. Chippewa, do what you do, right? Put the ball in play, put the pressure on the defense, and get that quality pitching.
Well said, Dave. The Memorial defense and Jepson look to face Krista Atkinson and Brady Smith, the 1 through 3 hitters for the Cardinals. Memorial opened the season 2-0 with wins over Wisconsin Rapids on the road, and I believe it was over in Waunakee, if not a neutral site. They picked up that second win. Then they fell to Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, their other loss came to Middleton.
Middleton, another tough non-conference opponent for them.
Was that a 4-3 game, or when it was really close, or 2-1 or something? And actually, Memorial had the lead going into the 7th down there against Middleton. Again, some real quality non-conference games for the Old Abes. Again, trying to build towards this conference schedule.
Yeah, that was a 3-2 loss over at Middleton. That came a day after Waunakee, so they must have just stayed in the Madison area and did a couple games down there. First pitch underway. Hits the outside corner, 0-1.
Well, for the Old Abes, you've got Aaron Smith, the sophomore, catching. You've got a lefty catcher. You don't see much of that these days.
That's back-to-back games for me that I've seen a lefty catcher, and that's pretty rare. Saw one over on Tuesday. I suppose not as analytical in high school as you might be in the big leagues. Two and one now to Krista. Count even at 2. And that's sent foul behind us.
Had a chance to talk pregame with the pitching coach, Jeff Janet of the Old Abes, and he is very excited about his pitching staff. He thinks they go deep and they're strong, and you can see it right here with the sophomore getting the start in Game 2.
That misses just outside. Full count now to Krista. Yeah, the Memorial baseball team with a lot of youth on their team, and this will be good experience for them moving forward. And just looking at it here, pitcher and catcher, both sophomores.
Yeah, they've got 3 sophomores in the starting lineup tonight.
And a big cut missing. That's Krista going down on strikes. Jepson starting things off with a K. Bring up Landon Atkinson, the Cardinal catcher.
Landon Atkinson.
Atkinson, a senior for the Cardinals. He's an outstanding catcher.
And good catching is pretty mandatory here at Carson with that massive backstop. So much room behind the catcher, and anything behind him could lead to a run. 1-1 now here to Landon. That hits the zone, 1-2.
Well, right now, Abbott Jepson is just living on that outside edge. He's really spotting up that fastball and slider.
Good command from the sophomore to start things off today. Jepson delivering 1-2, and that's hit a mile high. Jepson looks for it, and it lands between 4 Old Abes.
Yeah, a lot of confusion on that one because, again, it was really a high pop-up. The problem on the right-hand side is that sun. You're going to have battle that sun and then try to catch it. Well, somebody just got to take control there. And if anything, the catcher could yell to who he thinks should play that. But 4 guys converging, and it's going to drop for an infield hit.
And there looks to be a pinch runner here. That is Chase Frederick, running for the catcher, Atkinson. Brady Smith now up with Thompson on deck.
Well, tough break right there for the Old A's and a ball that should have been played for the out. So Chippewa looking to take advantage of that again. Just one out with a runner on first here.
Throw back to first. In time is Frederick on the slide. Sent back up the middle, played at second, relay in time for the double play. Nice double play turn there by Memorial.
Nolan Sweeney, outstanding play there out of second base. He had Bauer cut across in front of him, was still able to feel it, touch the bag, strong throw, and a nice pick over that first to convert that double play to end the inning.
And that's top of the first. No one home for the Cardinals. Bottom of the first coming up. You're watching high school baseball, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Back here at Carson Park, on the hill for the Cardinals is Evan Weiler. Sweeney, Gunlock, Strayer sent up to bat by Coach Kaufman. Last inning ending in double play fashion. Make your home elite. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, and new home construction. Make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. Stop and see them in Fall Creek. Weiler, the lefty, warming up for Chi High.
Yeah, he's a senior. He's coming in with a lot of experience. He's been pitching at that varsity level now for a couple of years. So, again, the Cardinals are able to put somebody with a lot of experience on that mound to face the Old A's.
Yeah, a lot more experience on this Chippewa Falls team in comparison to the Old A's. And now it's Nolan Sweeney. Just turned a good play over in the field. Now up to bat.
Leading off the bottom of the first inning for your lead, second baseman Nolan Sweeney.
And that is a high inside strike from Weiler, that is. And that's flared out into right. Leadoff single from Sweeney, picking up where he left off in the field. Contributing for the Old A's, bringing up Aaron Gunlock, the left fielder.
Yeah, nice job by Nolan Sweeney right there, keeping his hands inside the ball and just went inside out swing and the line drive into right field for the base knock. Good start for the Old A's here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting left fielder Aaron Gunlock.
Lefty-lefty matchup here. Gunlock, the high stirrup striped socks.
Chi High in at third, looking for the bunt.
Going is Sweeney. And that was not caught cleanly by Atkinson. Sweeney down to second with the stolen base.
Yeah, that pitch went in the dirt, and he just blocked it, but what a great time to run on that one. No chance for the catcher as he simply went down to block it. Stolen base right there for Sweeney.
And that was a ball, 1-0 now to Gunlock, with a man in scoring position already for the Old A's. laid down the bunt foul, 1-1.
Yeah, we'll see if they keep that bunt on. I almost think you could let Gunlock swing away here to just make sure he pulls it to the right side. His job right now is to move that runner from second to third, and if he just pulls one to the right side, even if he gives himself up, he'll get that job accomplished. A lot of room on the right side.
Lays down the bunt.
Beauty.
Atkinson to first, one down, but a productive out, advancing Sweeney.
Well, he was called to bunt. Boy, did he do a nice job out there in front. Moves that runner up easily into third with just one out.
That brings up center fielder Ben Strayer. One of the seniors here for Eau Claire Memorial. Big cut, 0-1.
Chi-High infield in to cut the runner down.
Now Weiler's got Strayer 0-2 here.
Obviously, Coach Steinmetz thinks this is going to be a low-scoring game, and he doesn't want to just give the Old A's a free one here in the first. Infield in.
Yeah, Memorial would love to put up a run here after getting shut out on Tuesday. Swing and a miss, first strikeout from Weiler.
That is a big second out. Now the infield can back up. You're just one out away from getting out of this. However, the Old A's bring up Ian Bauer, and he is their best hitter. He's one of the premier hitters in the conference.
Weiler to Bauer, skips in, and with a lot of room, as I brought up earlier, head first slide from Sweeney. First run on the board, first run this week against Chi-High.
Oh, what a heartbreaker there for Chippewa. You did everything you needed to do, getting the strikeout with Strayer. You got Bauer at the plate with 2 outs. First pitch, he just spikes it. No chance for the catcher to do anything with that one. Like you talked about, back to the backstop, you're going to score easily on that, and the Old A's get it done.
That's sent into center. It's carrying into the gap. Rolling into second. Stand-up double from Bauer.
Well, as I said, one of the premier hitters. Inside out, left center gap for that double with 2 outs. Would have scored Sweeney either way. Good hit there from Bauer.
And now the sophomore hurler steps up with a man in scoring position. That's Abbott Jepson batting 5th.
Yeah, here's a chance for Jepson to help himself. Got another runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
First pitch strike outside corner, 0-1.
Boy, what a gorgeous day here at Carson Park. 74 degrees, sunny, not a cloud in the sky, and there is no wind to speak of.
Yeah, I hope a lot of people show up today because you never know what April and May hold, and this is as good as it gets.
For April, you aren't kidding. Hard to believe it's 74 in middle of April here at Carson Park.
And we're going to drop 30 on Saturday.
Well, if you couldn't make it down, we're glad you joined us here on Zaleski Sports.
1-1 now to Jepson. Low, 2-1. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Weiler sets. And Jepson swings through that one, 2-2.
Weiler came right after him with that high fastball. Jepson swings through it. Weiler heading to count now, 2-2.
And that's a called third strike to end the inning. Chippewa Falls surrenders 1. It's 1-0 heading into the top of the second. You're watching high school baseball, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction. Our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Back here at Carson, 1-0 through 1. This game's brought to you by My Salon and Plum Street Boutique. When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family. Check out our new fashions for spring, My Salon and Plum Street Boutique in Fall Creek. 4, 5, 6 batters here for the Cardinals. It's Thompson, Chittenden, Bleskacek.
Gavin Thompson is finally a senior here for the Cardinals. He's been playing varsity since he was a freshman. Very good, outstanding left-handed hitter.
Second baseman, Gavin Thompson.
And he's not afraid to hug the plate. That's outside, 1-0. Cut foul, 1-1 to Thompson.
Real good pitch there by Jepson, a hard slider. Got in under those hands.
That's outside. And that is fair down the third baseline. Extra bases for Thompson. Stand-up double.
Wow, that pitch got inside on his hands. He just fought that off and went right over the third base bag for a double to start the second inning.
That brings up center fielder Mason Chittenden. And right away, a man in scoring position for the Cardinals.
Mason Chittenden, a sophomore, playing center field.
He misses there, 0-1. Foul back. Almost in our neighboring press box. Have you caught one up here before, Dave?
Have not yet. Been safe. That's right. I don't have to worry about a Dom would save us. He'll jump over here and catch that for us.
0-2 to Chittenden. Strikeout from Jepson.
Real good slider that time. Hard slider on the outside edge. Got him to chase. Good location on that one. Really wasn't a strike, but it was just off, and he got him to chase for that big strikeout.
Jacob Blaskacek, junior first baseman for Chi High. And he tries to find that spot he was touching in the first inning. This one ruled a ball. Outside, 2-0. And that gets past Thompson, heads down to third. Aaron Smith unable to come up with the pitch there. Now 3-0. And Thompson 90 feet away.
Blaskacek up 3-0 on the count now. I'm sure he's probably taking here. But again, one out, runner on third. And he was taken all the way with that fastball on the outside edge. Same thing here. Memorial has come up on the infield on the left side. Right side still staying back.
Right down the heart of the plate. Full count now to Blaskacek.
Yeah, good job by Jepson coming back here and getting even on the count.
Sent deep and foul down the third baseline. Onto the football field.
Sounded good, got the Chi High fans all excited, but it was well foul.
And drawing a walk is Blaskacek. Runners at the corners for Eli Burmeister, the designated hitter.
Well, we've got one of those first and third situations now where defensively the Old Abes have got to figure out what they want to do. You got to look for that straight steal, delay steal, force balk. All those things come into play on first and third as you're trying to steal that run from third.
That lands in there for a strike. 0-1 to Burmeister.
Yeah, good job by Jepson there, getting ahead in the count.
Outside, 1-1. Sent down between second and first. Runner in. RBI single from Burmeister.
Real nice stroke there. Put it right through that right side hole. Gets that RBI. Chi High ties it up here.
Brant Olson, another lefty for the Cardinals. Third baseman up with runners on first and second.
Olson, just a sophomore, playing third base.
High 1-0. Hit softly into center and caught. Not deep enough for either runner to tag. 2 down, bringing up Enzo Isham, the left fielder. And another lefty for the Cardinals. Lays down the bunt. Jepson to first to end the inning. The Cardinals tie it up at 1. Bottom of the second. Coming up, you're watching high school baseball, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Bottom of the second. They already put a 0 on that scoreboard, so it messed with me. Smith, Fagerlin, Josie set to bat for the Old Abes. Whether you're buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse on the local real estate market and can help you with both existing homes and new builds. They'll help you through each step of the process. That's the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. Aaron Smith, the catcher, stepping up for the Old Abes. Inside below the knees, 1-0.
Smith, just a sophomore, but he was actually a starter as a freshman. He and Ryan Riesman saw a lot of action last year as freshmen.
Just a bit outside, 1-1. And it's actually 3-0, my bad. We'll see if Smith takes here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Coach Kaufman wants to give him the green light. Like I said, he's an outstanding hitter. He could ride one out of here.
And he does take down the heart of the plate, 3-1. Sent foul, now a full count to Smith.
Good job here while working back on that 3-0 count. Now sitting 3-2.
Weiler delivers inside, leadoff walk from Smith, bringing up the designated hitter, Bennett Fagerlin.
We'll get a courtesy runner as Smith is the catcher. Let's see who's going to run here for the Old Abes.
Gunnar Henke, sophomore, Old Abe.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bennett Fagerlin.
Back to first, not in time. 1-0. Or sorry, that wasn't a ball.
Yeah, it's one of those throw over. You try to see if you can catch the batter moving his hands. Is he going to show bunt or is he swinging away?
Weiler delivers outside. He did show bunt, and could there have been a better throw they might have gotten in there?
Yeah, Henke got too big of a secondary and actually slipped on the dirt. He was not getting back very quick, but fortunately for the Old Abes, that throw went to the outside for them at first base, and he was able to get back on the foul side there.
That's high, 2-0.
Well, Fairley's doing what he's got to do. He's looking for that strike. He's not going to bunt something that's not a strike. So he sits ahead now in the count, 2-0.
Hit high, and that's likely going to be out.
Well, first baseman lost it. He didn't even see it. And it
I don't think
falls
he would be able
harmlessly. It stayed in play. It was over there down by the fence, but it was in foul territory, so it was in the field. But, again, we've talked so much about the right side of that infield and that sun. It is just so hard to see with that sun setting right in their eyes. And he lost it. And like you talked about, there's no way the second baseman was going to get over there. That was too far.
2-1 now. Called strike, 2-2. Sent back up the middle. 2 on now for the Old Abes to lead things off in the second.
Well, Fagerling, good swing. He had 2 strikes right there. Didn't do too much. Just hit it right back up the middle for a nice base knock. So another base hit there for the Old Abes, and they're sitting with first and second and nobody out.
Meeting at the mound here, first baseman Liam Josie set to bat with 2 on.
Yeah, you got to anticipate that he's going to bunt in this situation. Old Abes has shown it twice now in this game, and here again, first and second, nobody out. He'll probably bunt, trying to get those runners up. Oh, he let him swing away.
Out into right.
Right fielder doesn't know where it is.
It lands between the second baseman and the right fielder. Bases loaded now. The sun really a factor early in this one.
It sure is. Again, another one that was up. You would anticipate that being caught, but the right fielder had no idea. Second baseman got spun around. He couldn't find it, and it falls harmlessly. And again, bases loaded now, and nobody out.
Like Chippewa picked up a hit via sun. That was shallow infield. This one to the outfield also lands as a hit, bringing up Caden Kruschke, the right fielder. Security Financial Bank, whether you're starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB are the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com, member FDIC.
Weiler finds himself in a tough situation now. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Chi High going with the corners in. The middle infielder staying back, looking to turn 2.
Weiler to Kruschke, 1-0.
Yeah, Kruschke's got to be really patient here, right? He's got no place to put him. He's looking for a pitch he can handle. He's just got to get a ball in play to get an RBI.
And
there's
this
that right side again.
Could land as, and the right fielder saw it that time. And a runner scores, sacrifice fly from Kruschke.
Well, great job by Kruschke. Like I said, wait for a pitch he could do something with. He did. He found something he could drive deep enough to right field to get that RBI in from third.
Fagerlin advances to third on the play. Josie staying at first. Top of the order, Nolan Sweeney singled and scored in the first.
First and third situation again. Chi High calling out their defense. Sweeney singled, like you said, singled his first time up. If he does it again, he'll drive in another run.
Lays down a bunt down the first baseline. Well placed. Out at first. Runner scores. Runner advances to second.
Wow, you talk about well placed. That was a beauty. The old safety squeeze right there, folks. Can't do it any better than what Sweeney did right there. Putting it out on the grass. Make the catcher go get it. That run scores easily for the old Abes.
And now Gunlock steps up. He grounded out in the first. He's got Josie in scoring position here.
Left fielder, Aaron Gunlock.
Sent softly into shallow outfield to end the inning. The Old Abes score 2. It's now 3-1 Memorial, top of the third, coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Top 3 here in Eau Claire. Krista Atkinson Smith set to bat for the Cardinals. Top of the order. They went down 1-2-3 back in the first. Cardinals playing from behind once again here. Krista up to the plate, went down on strikes to open the ball game.
Leading off for the Cardinals in the top of the third inning, right fielder Dane Krista.
Flared to second, caught by Sweeney, one down.
Yeah, one pitch, one out. Good start there for Jepson. Boy, if you're the old Abs, what you want right now is that quick inning. Get back in and start hitting again. You've done a lot of good things at the plate. You just took the lead 3-1. You want to keep that momentum.
And now Atkinson singled and was doubled off in the first.
Yeah, that's when Sweeney had that outstanding double play to race the single in the first inning.
One 1-0 to Atkinson. Smashed foul down the third baseline. And a bit outside, 2-1. Hit into left, high, and coming in to catch it, that's Gunlock.
Yeah, just a routine fly ball out there to left for the second out here in the top of the third.
And now Brady Smith, the shortstop, 0 for 1.
Now batting shortstop, Brady Smith.
First pitch, strike, 0-1.
Good job there by Jepson, again, getting ahead of the hitters. Better job here in the third inning of doing that. Comes off speed, just a little outside on that one.
Sent into the outfield.
Could be trouble.
And that finds a gap. Smith rounding first. Into second. Another double for the Cardinals.
Boy, you just knew he was going to have a better at-bat than that first time. In the first inning, he had that one. He just kind of rolled up the middle and got hit into a double play. This time, he was not fooled. He ropes that into right center for a double. Good quality at-bat there from Brady Smith with 2 outs.
Bringing up Gavin Thompson, who doubled and scored in the second.
Yeah, he went right down the third base line his first time up.
Into left, coming in, caught. Inning over. Nobody scoring for the Cardinals. 3-1 Old Abes. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Bottom 3, Weiler will be facing Strayer, Bauer, Jepson. Looking to complete his first scoreless frame. A lot of traffic early on.
Yeah, the Old Days have done a good job, like you said, getting people on base. 1 run in the first, 2 in the second. Here in the bottom of the third, looking to just keep tacking on.
He went down on strikes. Strayer back in the first inning. Low for a ball in the dirt, 1-0. And some action going on in the Cardinal bullpen. I can see the catcher's number, but not the pitcher. Now 2-0.
That might be 19.
Two and out. 2-0 to Strayer. Inside, 3-0. Nearly clipped him.
I think for the Cardinals, that's number 19, Colin Balsinger. He's the right-hander out there, junior. I think that's him warming up out there.
So some early action in the Chippewa Falls bullpen.
Well, like you said, the Old Days have had a lot of traffic. Wheeler's had to throw quite a few pitches here early.
And they can afford some relief pitching just off of their 5-0 win on Tuesday. Should have some available arms.
Yeah, Smith went most of it. I think he went all the way into the 7th. And finally, Prasina came in and closed it out. But you're right. They have plenty of arms sitting there on the bench.
And a leadoff walk. Strayer taking bases. Ian Bauer coming up. He doubled back in the first inning.
Yeah, Bauer had that really nice hit into left center. Like you said, a double almost to the wall.
And that shortstop, Ian Bauer.
And caught out and left. No tag from the runner, 1 down.
First pitch swinging there. Ian Bauer just missed it. Flies out deep to left.
Jepson up. He went down looking back in the first.
We'll see if Coach Kaufman wants to get Strayer in motion here, maybe try to get him into scoring position for Jepson. Good pitch right on the outside corner.
Back to first. In safely is Strayer.
Wheeler using one of his good moves right there, the lefty. Before he just kind of stepped off and fired over there. That time he brought up the leg kick and almost had Strayer leaning.
Sent foul. 0-2 now to Jepson. Runner going down to second. Good throw. Safely. Stolen base by Strayer.
I'll tell you what, that was a good throw. We talked about how well he does behind the dish. Landon Atkinson got up and fired a missile down to second base. Problem is, I'll say this, is that Thompson went and caught it and tried to bring it back for the tag. He's got to let that go. He's got to let that get deeper before he catches it. Almost catch it in front of the bag so the slide goes right into it, and then he can get that out.
Called third strike. Third strikeout of the game from Wheeler. 2 down. Aaron Smith walked and scored in the second.
Catcher, Aaron Smith.
Old Abe's looking for that big 2-out hit. Runner in scoring position at second base. We going on contact. Should score anything to the outfield.
High, 1-0. That's one is inside. 2-0 now to Smith.
Well, Smith's definitely an advantage here with a 2-0 count. He's going to be looking for something he can handle. Wheeler's got to be careful here.
Fouled off, 2-1.
Smith had it timed up, just missed it, fouled it straight back.
Well, they're looking back at second. Delivers.
Oh,
full
wow.
count.
Good pitch by Weiler right there. In tight underneath the hands. Got the call right on the inside corner. Good pitch.
It's actually 2-2 to Smith. Hit between third and short. Rounding third.
We'll have a play at
It's
home.
Strayer. And he tried to get around the tag. Nice relay there from the Cardinals to end the inning and end the scoring threat. Heading into 4, 3-1 Memorial. This one's brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Top of 4, Chittenden, Bleskacek, Burmeister up for the Cards. Thank you to all of our game day sponsors, allowing us to bring live free coverage. It's a new year. Make it a new you with help from Balanced Health by Dana, offering hormone replacement therapy and customized medical weight loss programs. It's a new year. Time to improve your overall well-being. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com for more information. And thank you all for tuning in this April afternoon, wherever you may be. 3-1 Memorial. Mason Chittenden, the center fielder, he walked and was left on the base path back in the second. First pitch swinging, high, towering pop-up deep into left and caught by Gunlock.
Well, it's the second inning in a row where he's gone 1 pitch and 1 out. Boy, that'll sure help your pitch count.
Bringing up Bleskacek, who also walked. And I was looking at Bleskacek when I read Chittenden. Chittenden went down on strikes back in the second. One and one now to Bleskacek.
Good.
Hits the outside.
Oh, good pitch. Yeah, you talk about just catching that outside corner. Again, Jepson's throwing well. He's only got 1 walk, and he has struck out 2 of the Chi-High Cardinals so far.
Muscled out into right. Single for Bleskacek.
Real nice piece of hit, and you take that curveball and you just go the other way with it. Real nice swing. Good base hit right there.
Eli Burmeister, 1 for 1 with an RBI. One and 0 to Burmeister. One and one. In the dirt, 2 and 1. Smith thought about it. Throwing back to first, that is.
Yeah, good job just dropping and blocking right there. Keep that runner at first base.
Outside hitters count here for Burmeister. And now 2 on for the Cardinals.
Yeah, just the second walk so far picked up by the Cardinals, but again, good at bat. Now gets runners on first and second with just the 1 out.
Bringing up third baseman Brant Olson 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that third baseman, Brant Olson.
One thing about this Chi-Hi Cardinal program, they always develop such good hitters. Real discipline at the plate. They always just seem to find guys that can hit.
One and 0 now. Was Coach Steinmetz their coach back when you were coaching?
He was not. It was Jason Bob that was back then.
High and inside, 2 and 0.
And then Mike Thompson took over for him, and then he went to the AD position. But right here, Jepson's got to make a good pitch, good quality pitch. If he can get a ground ball, he might be able to get out of this inning. Just missed the outside corner.
Now Smith going to talk over it with Jepson. Don't want to let this thing balloon too much. 3 and 0 now here to Olson.
Yeah, he was so good those first 3 innings. Just had the 1 walk, but really worked ahead on every count. And here now in the 4th, he's fallen behind on the last 2 hitters, with one of them being a walk and the other one got a single.
That gets past Smith on the walk. No harm done. Each runner at their base. Now bases loaded. Harm on the walk, I mean, not harm on the pass ball. Bringing up Enzo Isham, the left fielder.
Yeah, first pitch fly out, and then we get the single and then back-to-back walks here to load them up on the top of the 4th. And right now, nobody's getting warmed up yet for the old Abes, but I think that'll be changing quickly.
Inside 1 and 0.
Cardinals bench is yelling at him. He's got to wear that. They're telling Isham to go ahead and take that one for the team.
Good learning experience here for Abbott, the old Abe Hurdler. 1 and 1, 2 and 0 now.
Boy, that didn't miss by much. They wanted that strike. Old Abe bullpen going now. Boy, that plate is moving on him again. It's 3 and 0.
They called that one a strike, but not the last ball.
Is that really?
2 and 1 now.
Okay. Yeah, I thought the other pitch was better, but you'll take it either way. It's 2 and 1 now. This could be
second.
2.
1 at second. Not in time. Oh, they got him in time at
second, not at first.
Okay. And the run does score. So 2 down now. Blaskacek scoring on the ground out from Isham. Burmeister down to third. Olson out at second. Top the order, Dane Krista. Runners at the corners. First pitch strike, 0-1.
Boy, if Jepson can get out of this with just the 1 run allowed, he would take it. They'd be thrilled to get out of that bases loaded and 1 out jam.
Now 1-1. Krista is 0 for 2 today, line out and a K. Outside strike. Going back to his bread and butter, 1-2.
Yeah, I got that slider again to catch that corner. That's the pitch that was working so well in the first couple innings.
Foul down the first baseline.
Runner was going on the pitch, but again, Krista's got 2 strikes on him, so he's got to protect the dish.
Runner going.
And that's a strikeout right there on that pitch.
The Cardinals pick up another run. Strand a couple. It's now 3-2 Old Abe's heading into the bottom of the 4th. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
Back here at Carson Park, protect your ride with a Tommy's Express car wash membership, unlimited washes, free vacuums, free automatic mat washers, and all-year shine. One membership, all locations, Eau Claire, Plover, Stevens Point, Wausau, and Weston. Due up, Fagerlin, Josie, Krushke, Weiler's still on the mound. Cardinals put up 1 in the top half of the inning. Memorial lead now 3-2. Fagerlin, the designated hitter, singled and scored back in the second inning. Foul back.
Boy, he was ready for that first pitch fastball. He just misses. It falls straight back. But again, Weiler, good job getting ahead.
Outside, 1-1. Two and 1 just misses. Big cut, 2-2. Still some action in both bullpens now.
Yeah, I would anticipate both teams using an extra pitcher here coming up either the 4th or the 5th.
What's the minimum for a win for a starter in high school?
Well, they talk about you got to go 4. I think it is in the high school game, if I remember right.
Full count now to Fagerlin. Just high, leadoff walk. Bringing up Liam Josie, singled back in the second.
At that, first baseman, Liam Josie.
Down the chute, 0-1.
See if the old A's want to get somebody in motion, either straight steal or hit and run. Put a little more pressure on the defense here.
Back to first.
Good
Runner
move.
in safely.
Yeah, good move by Weiler, though. Again, lefties get that advantage of bringing that leg kick up. They've got that 45-degree angle to play with. He's got a pretty nice move.
Down to second, in safely, and that was a called strike, 0-2.
Check it. It's actually 1-1.
1-1.
Boy, Fagelin actually had a huge lead right there after the first throw over. I guess he was anticipating not a second one, and he was right. Great jump. He went on first move. He steals that easily.
And they're discussing whether that was a ball or a strike.
Yeah, I'll tell you from up here, he offered. We'll see if the Blue talk about it. And Coach Steinmetz is right on that one. He did offer.
While we have time, Coach Dave, what's your thoughts on ABS?
I like it. Yeah, they changed that to a strike. Now it's 0-2. But, yeah, I'm all for it. You get 2 challenges during the game in the bigs, and, again, just helps those hitters and not get cheated out of a strike.
I haven't seen many pitchers use it. Many might be told not to.
Well, they usually leave it to the catcher. Yeah, it's always the catcher that makes that decision. They've got such a feel behind the plate, whether it was a strike or a ball. But, again, it's quick. It's easy to handle. I like that change.
Fouled back, and that was a strike earlier. 0-2 to Josie.
Yeah, good job by Coach Steinmetz right there, asking the home plate to go get some help on that one. Let the base ump help him make that call.
Foul back to his dugout.
Josie's still battling up there with 2 strikes.
And that was close, outside, 1-2.
Good pitch. That's a good 0-2 pitch, though. Just off the corner.
And another one fouled back.
Good battle here. Liam Josie really making him work. He's having a quality at bat right now. He fell down 0-2. He's fouled off a couple. He took one just off the edge.
High, 2-2. And I wonder if this will be his last batter now that the bullpen session is over.
Yeah, I would definitely say this is the last inning. We'll have to see what happens here with Josie.
And a called third strike. Weiler works for it, gets the strikeout, 1 down, bringing up Kruschke.
Boy, most of his strikeouts today have been that high inside fastball. He's been getting that call. He goes to it again for the big first out.
Kruschke with a sacrifice fly. The RBI back in the second. Out into right.
This could be trouble. It's tailing away.
And that carried. Rolls to the wall nearly. Runner rounding third.
And they're going to get him from behind. Oh, he got back.
So now runners on second and third on that double from Krushke.
Yeah, I don't know how Fagerling doesn't score on that. I understand maybe he was trying to tag up, but you only tag up on that if you know it's going to get caught, right? If it's a routine fly ball to right, if it's not routine, you want to get off. You only get half. You've got to score on that one. Because, again, you're already in scoring position at second base. If all of a sudden he makes a great catch and you got to go back, you go back to second base. You're still in scoring position. But, boy, if that lands, you have to score on that. That just costs the Old Abes a run. I mean, the hitter gets a double and you're still stranded at third base.
Now the Old Abes got runners on second and third, one down. Carter Berg coming in to pitch here for the Cardinals. We'll take a break here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back for more high school baseball action brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe
that's why you didn't have good line.
That's why I didn't have great. Exactly. Oh, good play.
There's a run, by the way. You can just keep it here. Sorry, we lost connection for a moment, but to recap what you missed after the pitching change, Fagerlin scored on a ground out from Sweeney. Then Gunlock ripped a liner to third to end the inning. 4-2 Eau Claire Memorial heading into the fifth. And it is Jepson who's still on the hill for the Old Abes. He will face Atkinson, Smith, Thompson.
Well, again, another nice job of the Old Abes of getting some base runners on and finding a way to put one across. They've now scored in 3 out of the 4 innings to give themselves a 4-2 lead here going to the top of the fifth.
Toyson Ford congratulates area student athletes on their accomplishments on and off the field. Toyson Ford, our community partner serving the Chippewa Valley. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Atkinson up to bat. He is 1 for 2. Outside strike, 0-1. Hit.
Oh, that's
into
trouble.
The gap in left. To the wall. Double from the Cardinal catcher Atkinson to start off the fifth.
Atkinson with his second hit of the day, and that was well struck out there to left center. Rolled out to the wall. Strayer gets it back in, holds him to just the double, but again, a good leadoff here for Chippewa as they were trying to answer that one from the Old Abes. Looks like pitching coach Jeff Janet's going to come out here and have a little discussion.
Frederick pinch running for Atkinson. Brady Smith up to bat. Smith has a double of his own. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, this is the part of the order the Chi-Hi wants to be in now, right? You get that leadoff double from your 2-hole. Now you got Smith and Thompson coming up behind to try to drive a run in and get back into this. Hopefully tie it up this inning, if not even go ahead. Discussion with Coach Janet is done. Just waiting on the home plate umpire to get done with his paperwork as he has to write down the visit.
Now shortstop Brady Smith. Low and outside, 1-0. And there is a warmed up Old Abe reliever somewhere in the dugout. So we'll see how long Jepson goes here. It just had that meeting at the mound. Inside, 2-0.
Tough one right there for Smith. He was set up outside. He had to come all the way across to the inside corner to catch that one. Jepson falls behind, 2-0 here.
Down the heart of the plate, 2-1.
Tell you what, you come up with that curveball right there on a 2-0 pitch and you throw it for a strike, that's good pitching right there. Don't give him a fastball that he's sitting on.
Smith throwing back, nearly clips Atkinson on the throw. (3-1) now.
Again, Smith ahead in the count. Sitting on his pitch. He's going to look to hammer one. Got that double last time up. Yeah, I tried to go that hard slider away. Missed.
And like Weiler in the top half of the inning, traffic on the base path leads to the ultimate pitching change. We'll find out who after a short break here on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Ethan Palachek, junior for the Old Abes, in relief. Comes in with runners on first and second to face cleanup slugger Gavin Thompson.
Jepson for the Old A's went 4+, faced 20 hitters through the lineup. He's given up 2 runs so far, 6 hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts.
Very solid outing for a sophomore against this Chi-High team. Now Thompson is 1 for 2. He's doubled and scored. He's timing things up with Palachek now. No outs. Chittenden on deck.
Yeah, with 2 outs and you're down 2 runs, some coaches might look to put the bunt on here to try to get that tying run in a scoring position. I just don't think you're going to do it with your 4-hole hitter. Gavin Thompson, like you said, already has the double. I just think he's too good of a hitter to put down a bunt with. I think they're going to let him swing away and see if he can't drive another double and score both off the double.
And back from Cardinals, second baseman, Gavin Thompson.
First offering from Palachek. Smith can't find it. Both runners advance.
Well, Palachek does the job for him. He spikes one in the dirt. It gets by Smith's. Runners move up to second and third for Thompson.
Dangerous situation here for the Old Abes with Thompson having 2 men in scoring position, no outs. Sent back up the middle. Throw to first. 1 run scores on the ground out. 6-3 put out.
Yeah,
Smith down to third.
Sorry about that. It wasn't pretty from Thompson, right? Little slow roller to the middle, but it got the job done. Gets that 1 run, and it advanced the runner to third with just the 1 out.
Bringing up Mason Chittenden, 0 for 2, the center fielder for the Cardinals. Nice spot there from Palachek.
Old Abe's up on the left side.
Fouled over our heads, 0-2.
It's interesting because the infield's not all the way up on the left side. They're just kind of cheating up a little bit. So if it's hard hit right at them, they'll have a play at the plate. Otherwise, they'll have to go to 1. The right side of the infield's a little deeper. I think they're just automatically going to first base on a ground ball.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Chittenden goes down. 2 down for a strikeout from Palachek.
And that is a huge strikeouts there, Dan. That is huge. Tying run at third with just 1 out. All he has to do again is just put that ball in play, and he cannot do it. So a big strikeout there from Palachek.
We'll see if he can get out of this jam with Jacob Bleskacek. Now up for the Cardinals. Bleskacek 1 for 1. Singled, scored, and walked. Inside, 2-0. Gets past Smith.
And we are going to be all tied up.
Four now. 3-0 to Bleskacek. No one to worry about now on the base path for Palachek. High ball, another walk, bringing up Eli Burmeister, who is 1 for 1 with an RBI, a single, and a walk.
The batting designated hitter, Eli Burmeister.
First pitch strike, 0-1 now to Burmeister.
Look for Bleskacek to go ahead and take off here, see if he can get himself in a scoring position, especially with Burmeister falling behind in the count.
As he does so, even more 0-2. There are 2 down, correct?
Yes, there
the
are.
Scoreboard says 1.
I think he went. And there's the call. He got him.
The Cardinals put up a couple runs to tie things up. Bottom of the 5th coming up after this.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Back here in Carson Park, all tied up. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Dave, did you catch what the umpire was telling us?
It said substitution. I thought he said 7 for 8, but that makes no sense because 7 is Aaron Smith, who is already playing. So,
and 8 is
starting pitcher. Yeah.
And lined out on the first pitch. Good start from Berg. That was Strayer lining out. Now Bauer stepping up.
Evan Weiler, I never did get his line. Actually, he went 3 1/3. He saw 17 batters, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 hits, 4 runs, and all 4 were earned. Carter Berg on here for his second inning.
I think I may have figured out the sub. I think Matthew Schultz is at third. It's a defensive substitution.
Chippewa. All right.
Perhaps Olson is warming up to pitch? Not sure. Regardless, 1-0 now to Bauer. Chopped to first, past the first baseman, no one to cover first. Bauer gets in there. Hit or error there, Dave?
That's a long way to go. I'm going to give him a hit. And besides, once that got by the first baseman, you're not going to get Bauer with his speed.
Bringing up Jepson. He stays in, batting. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
And that first baseman, Abbott Jepson.
Called strike, 0-1. Back to first. Do you think Blaskacek was faking that it went past him?
Absolutely. Yeah, Cardinals trying to draw Bauer, try to fool him on that one.
Inside, 1-1.
Jepson almost wore that one.
Berg delivers, 1-1, foul back.
Another pitch way inside. Jepson getting that one right off the handle. Berg doing a good job on the mound, mixing up his deliveries, changing his pattern. Bauer with a big lead.
Back to first, safe is Bauer.
Cardinals start with another guy in their bullpen.
That looks to be Sam Brasina.
Yeah, Brasina closed it out on Tuesday.
1-2 now to Jepson. 2-2. behind Jepson. Full count.
Yeah, what a nice job by Atkinson on that one. You throw it behind the batter, he's able to come up with it. Jepson's worked himself back to a full count here. We'll see if Bauer goes.
Swing and a miss. Jepson down again on strikes. 2 down, bringing up Aaron Smith.
Good breaking pitch right there from Berg. Had him way out in front, had him fooled.
At bat, catcher Aaron Smith.
Outside, nice stop there. 1-0. Bauer in safely again, 2-1. 1-0, sorry.
Berg with the safe move that time, just step behind the rubber, turn and throw.
Timeout called. Third base coach giving his signs once again to Bauer.
Yeah, Smith called the time there. He was waiting a little too long for that pitch.
Inside, 2-0.
Two-0 count. Smith looking to find a pitch he could really drive. If he could find a gap, it could score Bauer.
Called strike, 2-1.
Curveball catches the plate. Two and one count, always good for a hit and run. So Berg's going to check on Bauer again.
How many times has Bauer slid back into first?
He's been about 5 or 6 times he's been checked on, that's for sure.
And he's finally running. He's safe at second.
Throw a little bit to the left side or the outfield side of that bag over there. Wrong side of the bag allows Bauer to get in safely. Now he's in scoring position. And Smith ahead in the count 3-1.
Smith draws the walk. 2 on now for Bennett Fagerlin. Fagerlin has scored twice today. He's got a walk and a single.
Courtesy runner here for Smith, the catcher.
Berg and Atkinson meet at the mound.
Henke is the courtesy runner again for Smith. Yeah, Fagerlin's 1 for 1 on the day. He's got a single back in the second. He walked in the fourth, and he scored twice.
Hit down to third.
Long throw. Got him.
In the inning.
What a play.
Nice job by
Brady Smith deep in the hole.
Yeah, he recovered on that misplay over at third to end the inning. 4-4, top of 6. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Top of the 6th. It's Olson, Isham, Krista, Palachek on the mound, Abbott over at first.
Yeah, we missed that change. Jepson, after he got done pitching, went over to first base. So Josie is the one who's out. And now Schultz is going to bat here.
Schultz took over for Olson at third. So his first at bat here today.
Well, absolutely no surprise with this game here. We just knew this was going to be a tight one. Here we are in the top of the 6th, all tied at 4. Cardinals with 6 hit, the Old A's with 7, and neither team has an error. Been very well played.
It is not 6-4 as the scoreboard says.
Yeah, for some reason that just all of a sudden switched.
Foul back. (0-2) now to Schultz. Looped foul, hitting the press box. Fighting that off is Schultz. Past the pitcher. Leadoff single for Schultz.
Well, great at bat right there. You find yourself on an 0-2 hole. You're just trying to protect the plate, and he just ropes one right back up the middle to start out the top of the 6th.
Enzo Isham stepping up.
Enzo Isham.
Inside 1-0. Karsten Trowbridge warming up in the Old Abe's pen. Hit high, and that will be out of play.
I wonder if he didn't miss a sign right there as the coach came down from third base to have a little conference with him here. You got the 9-hole hitter up. You've got the go-ahead run at first with nobody out. So that just means you get the top of the order coming up next. So he might have just missed the bunt sign right there. We'll see what Isham does here with 1 strike.
That meeting at the mound might have been a sign to everyone what's happening next. And indeed.
There it is. But he executed. Nice job of getting it down, making it happen.
Schultz down to second. Top of the order, Dane Krista. Krista's 0 for 3.
Yeah, sometimes these kids just will miss a sign. Just got to go down there, have a little chat, make sure everybody's on the same page. Good execution by the Cardinals. Go ahead run, sitting out there at second base.
Just missing. Now the scoreboard says 8-4.
Yeah, it's having a little trouble right now.
Hits the zone there, 1-1.
Yeah, the scoreboard knows that it's not accurate, and they're just trying to figure out how to get to being able to fix it. It is a brand new scoreboard just put in last year at the end of the high school season.
Another strike, 1-2.
Good off-speed pitch right there from Palachek. Gets himself ahead in the count.
Sent foul.
Good job by Krista hanging in on that one. He's got 2 strikes, just fouls that one off.
One and 2 now to Krista. Did he go?
Check swing. They say no swing on that one.
Now 2-2.
I would agree with that call, Dan. I don't think he went.
Shallow outfield, ranging over to make the catch is Sweeney, 2 down.
Good job by Sweeney taking charge of that one.
Landon Atkinson, 2 for 3, scored a run. He's got a single and a double.
At bat, catcher, Landon Atkinson.
Yeah, tough spot here for the old Abes. You're facing Atkinson. He's got 2 hits, and then all of a sudden right after him you got Brady Smith, who's in the 3-hole. He's one of their top hitters, obviously. Big situation here. Good chance for the Cardinals to go ahead.
2 through 4 hitters for Chi-Hi all have doubles today. One and 0 now to Atkinson. Just missing, 2-0.
Well, you can be careful here to Atkinson in the sense that you do have an open base, right? You get the runner at second. First base is open. You do not want to groove one. If you end up walking him, it's just really not that bad.
Missing, 3-0 now. Brady Smith on deck.
Old A's might be discussing just putting them on. Might be one of those intentional walks here, sitting 3-0. Well, I tell you what, he took a good pitch, though. That one looked fastball middle.
Shot into center and caught to end the inning and the scoring threat 4-4. Bottom 6 coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Back to beautiful Carson Park on a perfect April afternoon. Home of high school sports for the next month plus, as well as the UW-Eau Claire Blue Golds play here now. Express come in during the summertime. Sam Brasina, the new pitcher here for the Cardinals, will face Liam Josie, Caden Krushke, and Nolan Sweeney.
Yeah, we talked about Brasina came in on Tuesday and closed that game out to help the Cards to that victory. Carter Berg, his line, he went 1 2/3. Saw 7 batters, struck out 1, walked 1, struck out 1. No runs given up.
With Jepson moving to first, Josie out of the game, and batting is Ethan Palachek.
Leading off for the Old Aids in the bottom of the 6th inning, pitcher Ethan Palachek.
Some heat there from Brasina. Big cut from Palachek. No one home. 0-1.
Yeah, Brasina is a junior, but he's an experienced lefty. He has a lot of innings on the varsity level.
That misses high, barely. One and two now to Palachek. Third strike swinging. One down. The ball just looks to be coming out very fast off the hands of Brasina.
Yeah, Brasina reached back for a little extra on that one, got the fastball past him.
Bring up Caden Krushke, the right fielder. He's had a good day at the plate. Sacrifice fly. Picked up the RBI there and got a double in his next at bat. Nice when you can have a solid, productive hitter at the bottom of your order to bring things up to the top of the lineup.
Yeah, they always refer to that number 9 hole hitter as your second leadoff, because you want to make sure he's quick enough that if he gets on, he doesn't slow the train down, because you have the leadoff hitter right behind him with good speed. So just another way to set the table.
1-0 now to Krushke. Missing high is Brasina, 2-0.
Dan, I see our scoreboard has been fixed.
It has.
We're all accurate with 4 runs apiece and 7 hits apiece.
And I don't think they even need to do the full reset. Unless they just did that while neither of us were looking. fouled back, 2-1. That's
could drop.
Lifted,
Ooh.
Just foul. Down the third baseline.
Krischke just missed his second double of the day. Landed about a foot foul.
Did these dugouts get some recent revamping here,
They
Dave?
are brand new. Absolutely. They are twice the size of the old ones. You've actually got major league dugouts right here. So thanks to the Express and the money they produced to bring those in, it's been a fabulous addition.
Another one fouled away.
Yeah, Coach Varsho got that done in the offseason. His next project are the bleachers. So you'd like to bring something else in here on the side and really update the bleachers and stuff like that. So he's got a lot of projects in the works.
Permanent for the baseball
I think it is, yep.
2-2 to Kruschke. Lifted high into center. Coming in and making the catch is Chittenden, 2 down. Top of the order, Nolan Sweeney. Sweeney 1 for 2. Single, a run, sacrifice bunt, 2 RBIs, and a good day in the field.
Now batting second baseman, Nolan Sweeney.
Brasina misses 1-0. Evens it up at 1 apiece.
Brasina is an outstanding lefty on the mound. We talked about he's just a junior. The only advantage is the old Abes did see him on Tuesday, so he shouldn't be any kind of a surprise. They know what there's coming.
Chopped over the head of Brasina. Good backhand pick and throw to first by Thompson. Top of the 7th coming up after this. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Back here in the 7th. Make sure to stay tuned following the game for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll be down on the field with a winning coach and a winning player. Thank you all for tuning in this afternoon. Palachek still in the mound. Smith, Thompson, Chittenden set to bat for the Cardinals.
Well, it's been a good one. Here we are going to the 7th, all squared at 4. Both teams with 7 hits. And again, no errors today. Very well played by both teams.
That lands in there for a first pitch strike, 0-1. 0-2 now to Smith.
Belichick starting off with a couple of different off-speed pitches to get ahead 0-2. And then he uses that fastball up and away to see if he can get him to chase.
Skips in there, 2-2. Belichick tasked with this dangerous heart of the order from the Cardinals.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5 this inning. This is where the Cardinals want to be if they want to produce a run. You know, Smith's worked himself all the way back to a full count. Down 0-2, it's now full count to Brady Smith.
And lead-off walk for Smith, bringing up Thompson. Thompson 1 for 3 today, a double and a run, and an RBI.
Well, let's go back to Smith's at bat there. What a nice job. He fell down 0-2, got fooled on a couple pitches there, but then he just battled. He was able to work himself back into the count, and then he ends up drawing a walk. Great job to start out the inning with free base on balls. He's at first with nobody out. Now the question is, will Thompson bunt? Not initially. Again, he's the 4-hole hitter, and usually your 4-hole hitter you want to see swing away.
One and 0, Belichick to Thompson. Inside, stopped by Smith, 2-0.
Boy, now you're kind of flirting with some danger here. You're 2-0 to Thompson. I don't think they'll send the runner here on 2-0. Well, you get to that 2-1, that'd be a great hit and run, letting Thompson swing away. Smith with a short lead at first. Boy, now 3-0 to Thompson.
Gets a 3-0 strike there, 3-1. Chittenden on deck.
Chi High might go with the run and hit in this situation. See, get the steal going, and if it's grooved, Thompson's going to hammer it. If it's not, if it's a ball, then he'll just take the walk. We'll see what happens here. Belichick thinking along the same lines, wants to bring Smith back. Dangerous pitch right here, 3-1 to Thompson.
High bunt. And I'll let you talk about that. That was an intriguing play.
Yeah, plays made. A little infield pop-up. The pitcher ran over there to catch it. A little bit of confusion about who's going to make that play, but it happened so quick. Right? It was all of a sudden one of those guys was just going to call for it, and neither one did. I didn't hear him at all. So they just kind of ran into each other. But fortunately for the old Abes, Belichick was able to hang on to it. Interesting play right there. A drag bunt on a 3-1 count from Thompson. And he does not execute. He just pops it up.
One and 0. Chittenden now up to bat. Bleskacek due up next for the Cardinals. 1 down, 1 on. Smith trying to keep him honest at first. 2-0. Stopped by Smith, 3-0.
Boy, Palachek continues to fall behind these hitters. Meat of the order here for the Cardinals. Got away with one with Thompson as he tried to put a drag bunt down, which I'll admit I was not a big fan of that one. I guess I'd like to see Thompson hammer one in the gap and see if they could take the lead rather than just trying to put a bunt down.
3-1 now to Chittenden. Chittenden 0 for 3 today. He's got a couple strikeouts.
Back to that 3-1 count again, though.
And he draws the walk. 2 on now for the Cardinals, bringing up Blaskacek. Blaskacek has reached all 3 times.
And we're going to get a pitching change here for the Old Abes.
And we'll tell you who's coming in relief when we're back here on Zaleski Sports. Top of the 7th, all tied up at 4.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Oh, back here at Carson, Ryan Riesman coming in relief. He will be tasked with 2 runners on, and Jacob Blaskacek set to bat, 1 down. Big spot here for the sophomore Old Abe. Brasina staying loose down the first baseline by the Chi-High dugout.
Well, Palachek's line, he went 2 1/3, saw 11 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 3 walks. Just get him with the 1 hit, but he is responsible for the runners in first and second.
Now batting, first baseman Jacob Blaskacek.
Nice pitch there to start things off.
Riesman comes in with that breaking pitch right there on the first pitch. Drops it over for a strike. Back with the fastball in the second one inside.
One and one now to Blaskacek. Burmeister on deck.
Ryan Riesman is only a sophomore, but again, he's got a good live arm.
Another good off-speed pitch from Riesman.
Yeah, the 2 breaking balls go right over for a strike. He finds himself ahead in the count now, 1-2.
Fouled back.
Tried to sneak the fastball past him inside.
Slow roller to short. Out at first, both runners advance.
Well, the key there, like you said, slow roller to short. Ian Bauer had to come hard for that. He had no choice but to go to first. He didn't have a play at second or third, but he did get the out, and that's a big out. So 2 outs, but now 2 runners in scoring position. Sitting second and third is Chittenden and Smith.
Burmeister is 1 for 2 today. A single, an RBI, and a walk. Just outside.
Yeah, tried to do a backdoor curveball right there, just missed. So it's 2-0.
Two and one now, comes back with the strike. Matthew Schultz on deck for the Cardinals.
Good fastball right on the inside corner.
Evening things up at 2. Would like to get the Old Abes out of this situation here. And he does so with the strikeout to end the inning. Heading into the bottom of the 7th, all tied up at 4. You're watching high school baseball, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Bottom 7, Old Abes. If they're going to win, it's going to be in a walk-off fashion. Gunlock, Strayer, Bauer coming up. Gunlock stepping up. He's 0 for 3 today.
Well, very much like the Cardinals, the Old Abes have got the meat of their order to try to win this in the 7th here. Like you said, Gunlock, Strayer, and Bauer, right where they want to be.
Brasina still on the mound for the Cardinals. That one just misses.
Yeah, he went breaking ball away and just missed the corner.
Evening things up, 1-1.
Good job by Brasina coming right back with that fastball. Evening the count.
Away, 2-1. Fouled back.
Brasina reaching back on that fastball. Got it by him. Fouls it back.
High and full count now. Brasina versus Gunlock.
Yeah, big pitch right here. Old Abe's are trying to do anything they can to get that leadoff runner on. Brasina's going to have to challenge Gunlock here.
And that froze Gunlock. Nice pitch from Brasina to get the first out.
Oh, he came with a breaking ball. Tough pitch, 3-2. Snaps off the breaking ball and just buckled Gunlock's knees on that one.
Bringing up Ben Strayer, 0 for 2 today. Center fielder for Memorial.
Well, Ben Strayer is going to have to try to take after his sister. His sister's on the softball team, and she hit a home run on Tuesday. So she leads in the home run race in the family. I bet you Ben would love to tie that right now.
High 1-0.
Good fastball in.
Inside, 2-1.
Yeah, he tried to come back in there again, but this time he missed a little up and in.
And fouled. I'm not sure if he meant to swing there, but it's all tied up at 2 now.
Yeah, correct there. He's just trying to check his swing on that curveball. But again, Brasina coming in with those curveballs at the most opportune times for him. Everybody's kind of sitting on that fastball, and all of a sudden he'll snap off that breaking pitch for a strike, and that one fooled Strayer right there.
And he blew it by him. Another strikeout. Bringing up Bauer. Bauer's got a couple hits today.
Third strikeout from Brasina already. 3 out of the 5 he's faced.
Missing for the ball, 1-0.
Ian Bauer looking for a pitch here he could probably turn on. We haven't mentioned that right field porch is only 319. So if he could get one that he could really turn on, he could put one out of here.
Got a piece of that one.
And also the catcher, as he's going to walk this one off.
Catching is a punishing enough job as is. Doesn't help when you get hit.
Yeah, you can pretty much guarantee you're going to get it at least once during the game, and Atkinson just waited till the 7th before he finally got one. Good fastball away.
Now Brasina's got Bauer here, 1-2. Looking to force extras. When he was walking off, I thought that was a strike as well, just off the plate. 2-2 now.
Yeah, good pitch, though. It's exactly where you want to be. You don't want to give in to Bauer. You still got a pitch, and he did. Just missed in the outside corner. I got to believe he's going to come with that curveball again here.
That's lifted. Looks like it's going to be foul. Can he get to it and just out of the reach?
Well, that's exactly what Brasina came with. He came with that curveball, and Bauer was able to stay back and at least foul it off to stay alive.
Should Bauer reach? It is, looks to be Mason McCarthy on deck. Bauer fighting here. Full count.
Great battle between these two. Brasina working hard, working those outside corners, trying to stay away, and Bauer staying alive. Fouled off some good pitches and takes a tough pitch right there off the plate.
Inside, just a ball. Bauer taking first, bringing up McCarthy, the pinch hitter.
Yeah, this makes sense. I mean, unfortunately, Abbott Jepson's had a tough time at the plate today. He's gone 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. So they're going to go to the bench here with Mason McCarthy and give him a shot.
McCarthy, a junior here for Eau Claire Memorial. He's got Bauer on first, facing Brasina. First pitch offering from Brasina is a strike.
Again, mixing well. Again, first pitch curveball. That is tough to sit on, especially as hard as Brasina throws.
That curves in there for a strike. 0-2. Brasina ahead of McCarthy here.
Well, obviously McCarthy was just sitting dead red. He's looking for that good fastball, and Brasina crossing him up. 2 curveballs for 2 strikes.
Down
gas.
the heart. Brasina having a nice inning, forcing extras. Top of the 8th coming up after this.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Due up for the Cardinals. Schultz, Isham, Krista, Ryan Reisman, who did a nice job in relief to close out the 7th. Back on the mound for the Old Abes.
Yeah, both teams now have gone to the bullpens, and since they've gone to the bullpens, they've really done a nice job keeping each team off the scoreboard. Chi-High was able to score 2 in the top of the 5th and has been scoreless since, and then the Old A's have been scoreless since the 4th, but they put up 1 there, so bullpen has done its job.
Now stepping up is Schultz. He got a single in his only at-bat.
Leading off to the Cardinals in the top of the 8th inning, third baseman Matthew Schultz.
In the dirt, 1-0 to Schultz. And that hit him.
He right off the noggin there. I think it caught the helmet. One pitch way outside, the other one way inside, clips him. Chi-High with their leadoff man on here in the 8th.
I'm not sure how he wasn't more dazed by that.
It's just, it glanced off, I guess. He moved just well enough. It wasn't square, but he'll take it as he gets to start the inning off and get this rally started for the Cardinals. You can bet Ishma's going to be bunting here.
He did bunt his last at-bat. And it was a productive advancement of Schultz back in the 6th. That one in there for a ball, 1-0. Bunted foul.
Yeah, he didn't bunt the strike, though. We always talk about as a hitter, if you're in that bunting situation, you want to bunt strikes, otherwise pull it back, get ahead in the count. Instead, he kind of went one out of the zone, so it runs that count to 1-1. Bunted through that one. Finds himself in the hole now, 1-2. Do you make him bunt with 2 strikes, Dan?
It's a tough call given he's missed the past couple attempts. Doesn't show bunt, fouls it back.
Yeah, it's always a tough one, when you got 2 strikes, because if you bunt it foul, you're out. But there are times where you're like, all right, you're going to get 3 chances here to get this down and get your job done. But there, they set him free to swing away.
And did he
did
check?
go.
He went, strikeout. Reisman gets Isham to bring up the top of the order. Dane Kriska, he's had a tough time at the plate so far, 0 for 4.
Yeah, a couple of strikeouts, but he did have that hard liner to the second baseman in the 3rd. But you're right, 0 for 4 for the top of the order. That's kind of looking like Krista might be due.
And he misses bunt, but he
pulled back.
Pulled it back, 1-0.
Yeah, interesting there, right? Try to get him, maybe get that bunt down because he is struggling. Get that bunt down, get that lead runner out to second base, maybe then let Atkinson or Smith drive him in.
Bunted high, nearly up to us. Just out of my reach. 1-1 now to Krista.
We'll see if the Cardinals keep that on. He's got the third baseman creeping. Might let him have one swing here. He swings away and missed it. Yeah, Breaking pitch away.
That was close inside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I tried to sneak that in the front side there, the breaking pitch again, but didn't come back to the plate.
Another one just missing. Full count now to Krista.
Boy, we've had a lot of close pitches these last 2 innings with 2 strikes on the batter. Both teams have been looking to walk it off with a strikeout and just not getting that call.
Chop to third, looking to turn 2. First out at second. And just missing the catch at first.
But a good play defensively by the Old Abes. They cut down that lead runner, so no runners out at second. He was safe at first, but again, good execution. Make sure that's first out. So 2 outs now for the Old Abes.
Bringing up Atkinson. Atkinson's got a double and a single today.
Yeah, 2 for 4. You got to believe Krista's going to try to swipe a bag here. Right, you're the leadoff man. You should have the speed to do that. So he's probably just gotten the green light to read one and go when he can. Like to do it early in the count so that way Atkinson can drive you in.
Now 2-0 to Atkinson. Brady Smith on deck. That hits the zone, 2-1.
Here's that hit and run count again, 2-1. See if Chi High goes with it.
Comes back with another strike, 2-2.
Yeah, they don't. They sit tight. He takes that curveball away for a strike. Good pitch on the outer half. Boy, that would have been well designed for a hit and run because he could have taken that curveball the other way through the right side hole. But now we're 2-2.
Runner going. And safe is Krista at second. Now runner in scoring position for Atkinson, a dangerous hitter.
Yeah, we talked about he'd eventually steal. He just kind of waited until the very end. Now it's a full count, but it does give Atkinson a chance at least now to drive him in. Outfield is deep, so any kind of base hit to the outfield should score him.
Hit down to third, foul. Krista will be going on anything. It's full count, 2 down. Chop to short. Thrown out at first. Bottom of the 8th coming up for the Old Abes. You're watching high school baseball, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip,
I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Bottom 8, Smith, Fagerlin, and probably someone hitting for Palachek in that third spot here in the inning. Between Smith and Fagerlin, they've reached 5 of 6 times, so the Old Abe's would like to get a man on early here. And Brasina, the flamethrower, still in relief for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he's faced 6 hitters, and he's got 4 strikeouts of that. What an advantage right now for the Cardinals. Brasina came in on Tuesday to close that game out, and they don't start him in this game. Instead, they save him again. So they put him at the end of the bullpen again, the end of the rotation. He comes in the 6th, 7th, and now in the 8th here, and he's doing just a great job trying to close this one out for the Cardinals here.
High and away for a ball, 1-0. Misses inside.
Boy, this has just been a great game tonight. Both teams 4 runs and 7 hits. And again, both teams with no errors tonight. Just very well played. A great high school baseball game.
Scuffled at first, flipped to Brasina, 1 down.
Great job at the PFP right there. Pitcher's fielding position. Doing a great job. Covering the bag. First baseman does his job. Just knock it down. Brasina's there to cover. There's your first out.
Bringing up Bennett Fagerlin. He's scored twice today for the Old Abes. Offers there, 1-1. One and 2 now to Fagerlin.
Just challenged him with that fastball, blew it right there. Gets ahead 1-2.
And a called third strike, 2 down. Brasina's cooking.
Yeah, a couple of back-to-back fastball. That one right there on the black. Great location.
And this is Gunnar Henke pinch hitting for the Old Abes.
Now batting third baseman, Gunnar Henke.
Actually, Henke had come in to play third base. But it's his first at-bat of the game.
And he takes a first pitch ball, 1-0. One and 1, or 2-0, misses on the breaking ball.
Yeah, didn't miss by much. Tried to drop that one inside under the hands. Good take right there by Henke.
Two and 1 comes back with a strike.
Yeah, it seems like every time Brasina needs that strike, he just reaches back with that fastball and gets it.
3-1 now to Henke. Sent out into center, caught by Chittenden, and we're playing at least MLB regulation baseball. Coming up next, 4-4 after 8 here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Top of 9. Reisman on the hill for the Old Abes. Smith, Thompson, Chittenden up to bat for the Cardinals.
Reisman came in the 7th and has done a real nice job. He's faced 6 so far, and he's just won his reach, and that was the hit by pitch, but he was able to work around that and get out of the 8. So, again, we talked about it before. The bullpen has done very well for both teams.
Missing 1-0. How many innings does your book go, Dave?
We can go to 12.
I got 9, so you're in charge after this inning.
Just as soon not go 12, folks. Let's see if we can get something to happen here in the 9th.
2-0 now to Smith.
And there again, throwing a curveball, and he's 2-0 in the count. Great pitch right there on that count.
Another strike, 2-2. Thompson on deck. Shot into left. Leadoff single from Smith, bringing up Gavin Thompson.
Smith now 2 for 3 on the day with a couple of walks. But that is the important one right there. Leadoff single here to start the 9th. Now we go back to Gavin Thompson, who's been in some of these tricky situations here before with runners on and bunting or not bunting. All of a sudden, last at bat, he tried to put a drag bunt down and just popped it up. We'll see what he does here.
Skipping in 1-0.
That more of a traditional sacrifice bunt look there, but pulled it back with the pitch in the dirt. So good job there getting it back out of the way.
Yeah, Thompson had that interesting bunt his last at bat. That was eventually caught by the pitcher.
Yeah, and again, the biggest thing about that situation was it was a 3-1 pitch. You had Krista, on, and it just seemed strange for you to put a situation, or excuse me, you had Smith on ahead of him in a 3-1 pitch, and you throw it on a drag bunt rather than, if you were going to put a bunt down, go ahead and give yourself up, or let him hammer it and see if you can get a double and score him.
And another bunt, this one
well done.
Unassisted at first, one down, moves up Smith to second.
And that's a tremendous bunt right there from Thompson. If you're going to bunt, let him do that right there. Gives himself up. Good job of moving Smith up to second base. Good execution there by the Cardinals.
Mason Chittenden 0 for 3 with a walk. Been busy out in center today. First pitch, 1-0.
Well, somebody's going to need to come up with a big hit here in the extra innings. They've had people on, but the big hits have not been there to drive in the runs. Opportunity here for the Cardinals.
Evens it up at 1.
Outfield is deep for Memorial, so a ground ball through the infield should score Smith.
Lifted into the outfield. Shallow. Caught. Not enough for Smith to tag. 2 down. Bringing up Blaskacek. He's reached 3 times today.
Now batting first baseman Jacob Blaskacek.
I wonder how many men were left on base so far today. Feels like everyone's reached 2-3 times.
Yeah, the Cardinals have left 10 on base so far. And the 11th one sitting there in scoring position right now for the Cardinals. So a big 2-out hit needed here for Chi High.
One and one, Riesman versus Blaskacek. Burmeister on deck. And that pitch coming in on him, he fouls back on top of the dugout.
Yeah, the Cardinals have had a lot of traffic. You talk about that left on base, they've had 10, but the Cardinals have only gone down 1, 2, 3 in 1 inning, and that was in the first inning with that double play. This could do it. We're going to have a play at the plate here. That one got through the hole.
And in safe. RBI single. The Cardinals are ahead. Blaskacek delivering.
Sacek with that single through the hole. We talked about just a couple pitches before that. If he could get one on the ground through the hole, probably would score that runner. The outfield playing so deep. And then he does a good job of advancing to second on that throw home. Clutch hit there for the Cardinals.
Burmeister stepping up.
Designated hitter, Eli Burmeister.
Finds himself with Blaskacek in scoring position. He'll scamper down to third on the pass ball. Or wild pitch, whatever you want to rule it.
I think I'd give that a pass ball. Looked like it kind of caught off his mitt and foot at the same time there. So give that a pass ball. Now an insurance run just 90 feet away.
Reese, 2-0.
Yeah, Riesman reached back for fastball that time and overthrew it. Spikes it in the dirt that time. Smith with a good job of blocking it. Otherwise, that run would have scored.
Missing inside. 3-0 now. Matthew Schultz standing in the on-deck circle. Called strike 3-1.
Yeah, important pitch right there. You do not want to walk him. You've got to make him swing it.
That's fouled away.
Well, speaking of the new dugouts, thank goodness, because they've got that netting out in front to protect everybody. Because he was tardy on that one.
I can't remember completely. Was there no railing or anything?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they had a railing and everything over there, but this new one just make everybody safer getting behind it.
Another one fouled away, 3-2.
Good job by Burmeister, battling here with a full count.
Lights on here at Carson Park.
Got him looking, a fastball.
But after Bliskacek answers to put Chippewa Falls up 5-4 on the RBI single, Sam Brasina and the Cardinals look to close out Memorial here, bottom 9 after this.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number.
A Big Rivers thriller here at Carson Park. Sam Brasina on the mound. He'll face Krushke, Sweeney, Gunlock. Outside 1-0.
Brasina has been good in relief. He's now in his 4th inning of relief. So through 3 innings, he's faced 10 batters. So 9 outs out of the 10. He's looked sharp.
1-1 now to the number 9 hitter. Missing a bit outside off the plate, 2-1.
Yeah, give Blue credit. He's been very consistent behind the plate. He has not given anything off that outside corner.
Flared foul.
Krishke's trying to find any way to get on base. And Brasina gets the better of him.
Now to the top of the order, it's Sweeney.
That first out is so huge in the inning, though. 1 out, nobody on. Yeah, you go to the top, but at least you've got nobody in front of them.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan Sweeney.
Gets ahead with a strike, 0-1. Sweeney grounding out his last at bat. Fouled it back. And that's the spot you don't want to find yourself in. 0-2 against Brasina.
Yeah, Nolan Sweeney 1 for 3 on the afternoon and evening. As we've gone extra here.
A bit low, 1-2.
But a good pitch. That's a competitive pitch right there. You go fastball down in the zone, see if you can get him to chase. That's a great job with an 0-2 pitch right there.
Blew it by him. Another strikeout. Chippewa Falls 1 out away now.
That's just a great sequence of pitching, right? You get up 0-2, you go fastball down. He does a good job of holding off, but then you change the eye level. You go fastball up to see if you can get him to chase, and he does. So a great job of pitching right there. Good sequence.
Bringing up Aaron Gunlock. He's 0 for 4 today. softly to first to end the ball game. Chippewa Falls 5, Eau Claire Memorial 4. Brasina with a great job in relief for the Cards. Stay tuned for the Nacerville Dairy postgame show. Get your fresh cheese curds made daily online at nacervilledairy.com or in Marshfield or Curtis. We'll be right back with an interview on our Nacerville Dairy postgame show with Coach Steinmetz and a player of the game right here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here at Carson Park, Chippewa Falls beating Eau Claire Memorial 5-4. Here with Coach Steinmetz and Sam Brasina up there. Coach, just talk about you guys winning 5-4 today in extras. A lot of men left on over the past few innings. We delivered when it mattered most in the ninth.
I can talk like a coach and say we need to do our fundamentals way better. We connect with our fundamentals early on, but we don't go extra innings. But since we did it, our fundamentals came together in the ninth, and we come out ahead, so that was good.
Yeah, and in the Big Rivers, often facing teams twice in a week. Just talk about getting them on Tuesday with the shutout win, and then they see you, and you all know each other pretty well. Just how do you come back for the game two, and how do you pick up that win?
Well, we know it's Memorial. We know they're good, and everybody in the conference is good. And you just got to get the right mindset, at practice. And like I said, work on your fundamentals, which, kind of failed us a little bit. But, hey, we came out on top, and it's a very good team. So our hat's off to them. They played well.
Congratulations, Coach. Looked like there are more people might want to talk to you. We'll talk to Sam Brasina now. You were fired up after that big win. We had you at 4 innings in relief, 7 strikeouts. Talk about your approach on the mound tonight.
Well, I was just trying to attack. I got to get ahead of hitters, and if I can get ahead of hitters, then I have the momentum. So if I can keep the momentum, then I'm pitching comfortably.
And what do you like that your team did today, limiting Memorial through the last 5 innings, allowing them just no runs?
I mean, that's Chi-High baseball. If you want to know what Chi-High baseball is, we fight, and we're going to grind out every single at-bat, every single pitch, and we're never going to give you an easy out. Like, the way we played, our defense, it came in clutch. It maybe didn't look perfect, but we made the play. We got it done.
And now I'll give you the mic. I'll step out of the way, and I'll count you in, and you'll say, I'm Sam Brasina, I'm in the house.
Sounds good. 3, 2, 1. I'm Sam Brasina, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations on
Thank
the
you.
win.
Thank you.
That's Chippewa Falls 5, Eau Claire Memorial 4 here at Carson Park in the 9th inning. That was our Naysville Dairy postgame show. I'm Dan Lau. I was on play-by-play, joined by Dave Sparger and Dominic Millay. Thank you for tuning in this evening, and check our schedule for upcoming broadcasts here on Zaleski Sports. Have a good evening.